You're ready for this? Yo, who's the daddy?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Easy guys, Dom here from Cringy Dad Gaming, so welcome to part 2 of my beginner's guide to DEADSIDE. So in this video we'll just be covering off a few things that I didn't include in part 1. So one thing you would have come across is maybe groups of enemies that are patrolling certain areas. Now sometimes you can get jumped by these guys, you can get shot from behind or maybe just ambushed in general. Now one of the main things that you're going to want to do to help you out with this is you're going to get yourself a walkie-talkie. So these things aren't just for talking to your mates. Actually, you can't talk to your mates on these in game at all. They are actually just used to be placed in your pocket, and what you get is like this kind of radio static, and sometimes you can hear enemy chatter, although be it it's probably in Russian I think at this point. So it just gives you a heads up that there is an enemy patrol in that area, and that just then means that you can be on your guard. You will find these sometimes just by exploring the world, but if you're impatient and you want to get one straight away, you can buy one from one of the traders in the safe zone. So you will find these under the tools section from the trader, and the walkie-talkie does go for about 7,000, so you'll have to get yourself at least 7,000 to be able to get a walkie-talkie to be able to purchase from him there.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
All good, how about you, homie?
Yeah, I'm just looking for some nails. I don't know if you've scavenged in here or not. I'm just going to have a quick look in the buildings.
Yeah, go for it, homie. I found some, so I didn't take them, so it should be 1 or 2 around.
Sweet, sounds awesome. Alright guys, have a good one. Catch you later.
You too, homie.
See ya.
So next up, we're just going to take a look at gathering materials. There's going to be certain things you're going to want to gather to be able to start building bases or storage boxes to be able to start storing up some of that fantastic loot you're going to be finding throughout the map. One of the best places to start finding resources for things like that is one of these lumber mills. We've got one here, and you tend to find if you look around this area, you're going to find yourself some nails and hopefully an axe, which you can use to start chopping down some trees to be able to start getting some planks. And that's right, you do need to have an axe to start chopping down trees. So once you've got your axe, all you've got to do is make sure you've got a slot free in your inventory, otherwise it won't work. Just chop away there at the wood like a good woodchuck would, and there you've got yourself some fantastic logs in your inventory. Next, what you can do is then go to the crafting tab in your inventory, and as long as you've got a saw, which you can also buy or find throughout the world, you can then start crafting things like wooden planks. It will also give you the recipes in this crafting section for all sorts of different things that you'll need to be able to start crafting your bases. At this stage, we're just going to craft a wooden box. So once you've chosen containers from the crafting tab, you can then craft your storage box. Once you've crafted your storage box, it'll be in your inventory. In order to use this, you just literally need to right click on it. You get the little option then to use. Once you click use from the inventory menu, it will give you the option to place it. Now, if it's red, then sometimes it won't allow you to place it if you're crouched, just depending on the terrain. So I would recommend standing up at that stage. So you just got to press F to create it. And as long as you interact with that box within 7 days, your items will remain. And if you want to take the storage box with you, you can just press G and it will dismantle it, allowing you to take it with you as long as there's no items remaining inside. Now, just a few tidbits on crafting. You will need certain items to craft with. Some of them aren't purchasable throughout the world. You will have to find them. And I find the building sites and logging camps like this one we've just visited here, usually the best places to be able to get things like the sheet metal and other items you may need for building. You will also require a hammer in some instances, which again you can find in these sorts of areas or also purchase from the trader. So hopefully these few tips here have gave you guys an idea of what you need to do to be able to get the items required to start building some basic necessities in the game DeadSide. If it has, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and just watch this space for more DeadSide content. So I'll catch you guys on another video, and thanks for watching.
Y'all ready for this? Yo, who's the daddy?